time there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
This nigga beat me last year. I got to get my get back.
Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head, in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Snagged in the middle. It's Odom. He is going nowhere.
I'm gonna stop
Stop
that.
at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They're working that left side. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
When you're a
That's the play I
playmaker
wanted
like
to
this
run.
guy
Oh,
is,
no,
your
no.
coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Finds a little space. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice.
Hey, that white boy
pick up on the
moving
play,
now.
Spotted at the 32.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
White wants to throw it. Turns it loose. Right on the money. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Miami! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's a
The
statement
coaches
there,
always talk
boys.
about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle, it's Little. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Newton.
Oh, what the fuck? Why the fuck was I him?
Earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Ooh.
Got it in the middle, it's Davidson.
Bro, this nigga got tackled.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why
Gave this nigga 4X out.
quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun.
That's not me. I didn't know. Oh.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
The Tigers are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down.
No, sir.
Hurry, but he couldn't find his
man, jump that shit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And back to the air on 2nd down.
Oh, my goodness. I can't be mad. That would have been some hard shit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Newton. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Still on his feet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the 1st down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top.
Ooh. I look, we should have threw that shit to Trump, but
we know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, what a response by this defense. 1st down, you give up 9 yards and set them up in great position on 2nd down. But nice pass defense, staying disciplined on 2nd down. And then 3rd down, just meeting the physical challenge. Great job by this defense responding to a poor 1st down.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll ride his man on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You got to swing that thing on us, buddy.
You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got his man out of the backfield.
Damn, I jumped in too early.
Almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made it tackle.
Opportunity to go up 2 scores and hold it. 3rd and 2nd and inches, and I can't first down.
These guys can get back in the game in the 2nd.
2nd, inches, and I can't get the 1st down.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage
go
of
for it if you want.
They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He gets a block. Quick step and go.
Oh, man, you got to beat the kicker.
Oh, man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there.
Any of these plays.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out. And
Like the ball, nigga.
Down, David.
They put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going
like the
as they get
ball.
closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete.
I should have just kept running straight.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. White going to attack through the air. fires to the middle.
You gotta catch that, fam.
Forces the incompletion on first down.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Canes in the hurry-up. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Are you serious?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Odom. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate.
No way. No way. No way.
They rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have?
What kind of block is that?
If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game,
there he goes.
What? No way, bro. No way, bro.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision,
this shit gonna be short.
Their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Rides to back and leaves it. He picks up maybe a couple before he
I'm the only nigga that always gets
the 30-yard line.
Pause.
Well, I think the defense is
Yeah,
expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Quick release by the QB. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
White wants to throw it. Card in the backfield. It's Wilson. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. In this defense, its head is spinning. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew him. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Back to pass on second down.
I had him, bro.
Gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle. The offense just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where
I should have threw the drive, but I had Wild.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th
Stupid pass, but hold on.
And he makes a play on the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in. It's Clark. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great mood.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver.
I don't ever have connection
Complete
issues.
the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
This shit.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. The give to the left. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Newton. Unloads it downfield.
Oh, no, that's the one. No.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. And now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete.
Yes, sir.
All over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
30 seconds.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the right. Off and running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Makes the grab, it's Clark. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Dumps it to the back. Complete. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's taking the shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete. They tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it starts.
How he ran fast and still had the time to get the ball off.
Running back, same thing.
He blitzed 6
more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense,
what is he
you have
doing?
an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Looking for a man, it's O'Neal. Grabbed over the middle, it's Clark. Racing to the right. Inside, touchdown, Tiger.
I be telling y'all boys I got recharge at DB. Now y'all see what I be talking about, bro. He literally has 14 points off the play.
Receiver get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it.
He played that shit perfectly, bro. I did not know what to do, bro. I can't be mad, bro.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll pull it down and run. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to the 40.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
White going to attack through the air. Throws to the back.
Come on, give him a chance, nigga.
Connection on 3rd down.
Come on,
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, we only have one possession. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Come on,
They'll
bro.
get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Had the perfect play call, bro. Give the nigga the chance.
So here comes the Auburn offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Give to the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion.
What's that call?
It's Clark. Turning it on.
Bro, this nigga gets perfect blocking every time.
Picked up there and there down to the 24.
That's a good play call. I can't believe
And as a
that.
defense,
That's a good ass
how
fucking play call.
scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running.
That's a pick. That's 3 picks, bro.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it?
I thought that was
It's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to
Damn,
do.
they can't give me no picks.
You see they have less and less mishaps like that.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna look downfield again. He's got his man.
Take the 3. Take the 3, Chico.
And that's That's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
Take the 3, Chico. I'm telling you, take the 3.
Auburn trying to convert on 4th down. This quarterback part of their running game.
This shit. Knowing that weak ass shit was coming, bro. I didn't think about it, bro.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
tough to beat in
I hate when I have to win a
action.
game 3 times.
Let's take a look at the highlights. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry,
Really have to win
this
this game
offense
twice.
is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 10 over Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Got his man down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right.
Take that. Yes, sir.
All down, but they'll
Move
move the
him,
sticks
Sam.
as he
Don't
picks
worry about
up
nothing
the
else,
first down.
Yeah, and
Don't
listen,
worry
I'm
about
going to
nothing
move
else
this guy
right now.
everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. White wants to throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
God forbid he gets a screen. Them niggas would have been perfectly blocked.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, it's McNabb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
That's caught. It's Wilson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was
Man, this is a whole D-line is straight stars. What the fuck?
Double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He hauled that one.
Let me get a snitch. Bro, I swear, bro,
You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
White's going to attack through the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Miami!
Oh,
And
dude.
that one will put him up here in the second half. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends
boys,
so effective
win the
in
quarter.
red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Look up.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Going right to work up top. Flips it out in the flat. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. Bought a little time, lets it go.
What the fuck is 33 doing, bro?
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire.
He ain't got it like that, big dog.
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open. Like on that last play, just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Throwing right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down.
Got him.
That's a sack. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to.
Most unlucky
It'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
The RPO fired from right to the left.
Yes,
and a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, what a really nice job
being
disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
All right, you got a decision to make, buddy. You can go for it.
An explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You can go for it. Eat decision.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No.
It's a first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by one possession.
Take the whole quarter. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Leaves it with the running back. Gets it inside the 30.
Oh my.
To the 27, a pickup of 6.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Gets it to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Come on, bro. We're running flats. Where the fuck is the flat? It's going one route the whole drive.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. It's a nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
My goodness.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
Man, he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Please, God, for the love of God, please just guard the running back. That's all I ask for.
Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense.
Anybody but 85 of them.
Scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. With the catch, it's Kane. At the 45 on his way. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way. This guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Bro, my defense is so bad. It's incredible.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First.
It's horrible.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh my gosh, my defense is horrible.
Pads if you're going to play in this.
Big boy pads, big boy helmet, big boy underwear. You better bring it all with you because these are two great teams. We talked about it all week. Mirror image.
Bet you won't kick it down. I bet you won't kick it down that right side again.
Take this over the top.
Get that shit out of there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. White wants to throw it. Rushes on him. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Here comes the offense on second down. The give on the option. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Down, but he was trying with everything
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
Man, those are backbreakers.
Bro, he didn't even take 2 steps.
Going to get a turnover, and the offense comes
out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. The Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. White going to attack through the air. He uncorks one deep. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication.
Looking for the end zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Canes! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab on the left. Only a pickup of a yard, and that's just not helping much at this point. At least the clock is stopped.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man quickly. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Got it. Oh, that's a big hit. Oh, my.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish. The interception as the clock reaches 0. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bold.